Good morning students, welcome to my channel Digital Generation. Here is an important question from periodic table in chemistry for class 10. Now let's see the question. Here a part of a periodic table is given and here the atoms are arranged according to the atomic number. The letters A, B, C, D which are given here are not the chemical symbol of the elements. So now let's see the table first and then we will answer the following questions. This is a periodic table. Here the elements are A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H. And they are arranged in atomic number. A is having atomic number 3, B 4 and C 5 and thus they are having consecutive atomic number. And here also the atoms are arranged in atomic numbers I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Here the elements are having consecutive atomic number. Now we will answer the following question. Which element has bigger atom, A or F? A is here and F is here. A is a metal because it is having electronic configuration of 2 and 1, valence electron 1. So A is a metal and F 2 and 6. F is a non-metal. Here it is asked which element has bigger atom, A or F. We know that across a period or when we move from left to right side of the period, the atomic size decreases. So A will be bigger in shape than F. So which will be bigger? A will be bigger than F because across a period atomic size decreases. Second question. Which element has higher valency, K or O? K or O, which is having higher valency. K has atomic number 13, so its electronic configuration will be 2, 8, 3. Thus its valency will be 3. And O has atomic number 17. So its electronic configuration will be 2, 8, 7. Thus this element O will accept one electron and will complete its octet. So its valency will be 1. Thus here it is asked which element has higher valency, K or O. Here K is having 3 valency and O is having 1 valency. So K is having higher valency than O because K is having 3 valency and O is having 1 valency. Now let's see the next question. Which element is more metallic, I or K? I or K, which will be more metallic? We know that across a period or when we move from left to right side of the period, metallic character decreases. So here I is alkali metal or group 1 element and K is group 13 element. So which element will be more metallic? I will be more metallic than K. I is sodium and K is aluminium. I is sodium because its atomic number is 11 and K is aluminium because its atomic number is 13. So which will be more metallic, sodium or aluminium? Definitely sodium is more metallic. So I will be more metallic than K. Next question. Which element is more non-metallic, D or G? Here D and it is G. D and G. We know that across a period or when we move from left to right side of a period, non-metallic character increases. So G will be more non-metallic than D. Again from the electronic configuration also we can find that D is having atomic number 6. So its electronic configuration will be 2 and 4. Whereas G has atomic number of 9. So its electronic configuration will be 2 and 7. Here D is having atomic number 6. That means D is carbon. Its electronic configuration will be 2 and 4. And G has atomic number 9. So its electronic configuration will be 2 and 7. From atomic number we can say that D is carbon and G is fluorine. So which is more non-metallic? Definitely fluorine is non-metallic than carbon. So G will be more non-metallic than D. Next question. Select a letter which represents a metal of valency 2. Now for a metal to have 2 valency, it must belong to group 2 of the periodic table. The 2 elements here that are found in the group 2 are B and J. As atomic number of B is 4, so electronic configuration will be 2 and 2, and that of J, the atomic number is 12. So its electronic configuration will be 2, 8, 2. Thus, these two metals are having two valency, and they are metal because they belong to group 2. This is group 1, this is group 2, and the element which has atomic number of 12 is magnesium. So J is magnesium. Thus, we can say that a letter which represents a metal of valency 2 is J. V and J both will be the answer, but there is asked a question to select only a single letter. So we will write J, which is magnesium. Next question. Select a letter which represents a non-metal of valency 2. Now, for a non-metal to have valency 2, they must belong to group 16. This is group 16. This is group 17. And this is group 18. So for a non-metal, they must belong to group 16. Then only they will have 6 valence electrons, and so they will gain 2 electrons and thus form negatively charged ion. Thus, F and N are two non-metals which belong to group 16, and they both have valency 2, but they are non-metal. The electronic configuration of N will be 2, 8, 6. Thus we can see that both these elements have 6 valence electrons, and thus they will accept 2 electrons and will complete its octet. Thus this F is oxygen because it is having atomic number 8, and this N is sulfur as it is having atomic number of 16. So to select a word which represents a non-metal of valency 2, we can select any one of them, F or N. Both are non-metal and are having valency 2. Now what about the group 18 elements? These are the group 18 or noble gas elements. These have completely filled electrons. So what is the electronic configuration of this? 2 and 8, and this is 2, 8, 8. So what is the name of H? It is neon, and this is argon. Now we will try to find out the name of all the elements. This is lithium having atomic number 3. This is sodium. This is beryllium. This is magnesium. This is boron, this is aluminium, this is carbon, this is silicon, this is nitrogen, and this is phosphorus, this is oxygen, this is sulfur, this is fluorine, and this is chlorine, and this is neon, and this is argon. In this way, we will try to sort out the questions when a periodic table is given. First, we will try to understand the atomic number that are given. From there, we will calculate the electronic configuration, and from electronic configuration, we can find out the valency of the electrons, and in this way, we can sort out the question.